He fought over 60 duels and never lost a single one. Then, in his final years, alone in a cave, he wrote down exactly how he did it. Welcome back to the Life Library. Today we're shelving The Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi. Musashi was a Japanese swordsman in the early 1600s, famous for fighting with two swords at once and for showing up late to duels just to unsettle his opponents. Near the end of his life, he retreated to a cave called Raigondo and wrote a strategy manual structured around 5 elements: earth, water, fire, wind, and void. It wasn't really a sword-fighting manual. It was a manual on how to win, period, whether the weapon is a sword, a negotiation, or a decision. Here are 5 lessons from the book, and where I think they hold up today. Lesson 1. The Earth Scroll. Master the fundamentals until they disappear. Musashi insisted that real skill comes from relentless repetition, not flashy technique. He practiced basic cuts thousands of times until his body did them without thinking. This is the boring part nobody wants to hear. Confidence under pressure isn't a personality trait, it's just reps you did before anyone was watching. Lesson 2. The Water Scroll. Be formless. Adapt to your opponent, not your plan. Musashi compared a skilled fighter to water, taking the shape of whatever container it's poured into. Rigid plans break against a moving situation. The best negotiators, athletes, and leaders don't force one fixed strategy. They read the room and reshape their approach in real time. Lesson 3. The Fire Scroll. Decisiveness wins fights more than skill does. Musashi wrote about timing more than technique. He believed most duels were lost not because someone was weaker, but because they hesitated at the exact moment they needed to commit. Half measures get you hurt worse than wrong moves. Decide, then move. Lesson 4. The Wind Scroll. Study your rivals so closely you understand their weaknesses better than they do. Musashi spent this entire section dissecting other sword schools, pointing out exactly where their methods would fail in real combat. Knowing your own skills isn't enough. You need to know the predictable mistakes your competition makes, because most people repeat the same ones. Lesson 5. The Void Scroll. Eventually, the rules disappear. This is the strangest and shortest section in the book. Musashi argued that true mastery moves beyond technique entirely, into something closer to intuition. You stop calculating and start knowing. Here's my honest pushback, because this one deserves scrutiny. The Void Scroll is often quoted like it's some mystical shortcut. Skip the fundamentals, trust your gut. That is not what Musashi meant. He spent 4 entire scrolls building the fundamentals first. Intuition wasn't a replacement for the work. It was what was left after decades of the work. People who quote void without doing earth are just describing guessing and calling it mastery. So here's the real question this book forces you to ask. Where in your life are you trying to skip straight to intuition without putting in the thousands of boring reps that actually earn it? I'd love to hear your take in the comments, especially if you've ever seen someone fake mastery by skipping straight to confidence. Next time, we're heading further back to Plato's Republic and his uncomfortable case against democracy itself. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you on the next shelf.